Yo, what's happening, my people? So it's your boy Chance Jollivet, aka Smooth, back with another video. So today, very special one. This is something that I love, but I haven't did it on the channel in a long time, man. Some of y'all might have subscribed to the channel just for the fragrances. I'm sorry I haven't been getting any fragrances. It seemed like, man, you could have got like a lot of real nice stuff a few years ago for $30, $40 and stuff, man. Like, I was racking up. I got a big ass collection. And I was getting a lot of stuff for cheap. None of this cheap anymore. Unless you want to go back and get some old fragrances. Anything that's somewhat new, everything in the fragrance world is up. So this fragrance right here, I wasn't keen to this one. I didn't know about this. And then I came across it maybe on a YouTube video or something. I was like, oh, Margiela got a new one. That's one of my favorite fragrance brands and stuff, man. I love Margiela fragrances because everyone is so different. Like Sauvage, EDT, EDP, Parfum, or whatever. They all pretty similar. You get the Margiela fragrances, everything is way different. But this one right here is a brand new one. This is Replica on a date. And so I'm like, that's probably going to be sexy right there. And then the crazy thing about it is, these fragrances, they were like $130. They have moved up. I think this one right here is $160. And the reason why I got it, I was looking at a 30 ml bottle. And I think they was having it for like $60 on eBay or something. And then there was another one, and it was like maybe 90 or something. And then the seller offered like $70. But then the crazy thing is, like, I took that, and then with shipping and tax, it ended up being like $90. But $90 compared to $160 is still a big deal. So check it out, man. See what the bottle is looking like and stuff. And like, I think it was cheap because the box is a little dirty or something. But the fragrance, everything right here is A1. Everything looks good. The color, everything is great. But anyways, get to the smell of it. And if you not too familiar with the fragrance world or something, like especially like hood brothers, man, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what you do. It breaks down the chemical components of the fragrance and stuff. Don't do it. But anyways, so the first time I smelled this yesterday, man, and I'm like, what does this smell like? I'm like, man, does it smell kind of like candy-ish or something like that? I'm like, man, it smells familiar, but I can't put my nose on it. But then after watching, I had already watched videos, and I like to try to think of things differently than other people. But a lot of people were right. The reason why it didn't like come to me quickly is because it smells like a little alcoholish. Like it has some floral notes to it, but a little bit of fruitiness as well. But also it has like that bubbliness. It has like a champagne vibe. I don't drink alcohol or anything. Like, I can smell some alcohol if somebody put it in front of me. I'd be like, oh, that's alcohol. I'm not drinking it. But like, just like when I caught this, I was thinking candy at first, like some kind of candy. Like, it still has a little bit of candy vibes, but it's mostly that champagne. I like it, but like it's a light fragrance. It's bubbly. It's not one of my favorites from the line or whatever, man. Like, do I feel like I paid too much? Like $92? Like, yeah, I feel I overpaid, but I saved like $70 on the purchase. So I can't be too mad at it. To me, it kind of reminds me of like a better version of Toy Boy. Like, if you're familiar with that fragrance and stuff. I forgot like what company it is, but I know it's Toy Boy. I got it. It's a little bear and stuff. Like, it's a very floral, dirty floral fragrance and stuff, man. Very pungent. Like, this isn't necessarily that. It's sweeter, brighter, a little more bubbly and stuff. It a good like 3 hours. I would catch it like wafting up on me, and you get a nice smell to it, man. Like, I would like this like on a female. Like, most of these fragrances, like all of them are pretty much unisex, but to me, if I had like a little boo or something, I would like to Here, you can rock that. I would like to smell that on a woman. Like, can the fellas rock it? Yeah, you can rock it. I'm gonna be rocking it. I pay all this damn money for it. I'd be damned if I'm not gonna rock it. But I would love to smell this on a female. The dry down period, like whenever it's real dry, like 5 hours in or something, like whenever it's real close to the skin and you gotta, after that point, it reminds me of another Margiela fragrance, Lazy Sunday Afternoon or Lazy Sunday Morning. I don't remember which one it was, but I got it back there. But it smells like that. So that kind of disappointed me. I'm like, this smells just like Lazy Sunday Afternoon. I'm like, I don't like that because I have Lazy Sunday Afternoon. If I want to smell Lazy Sunday Afternoon, I spray on Lazy Sunday Afternoon. But that's what the dry down smells like to me. But the opening and stuff, man, like the first 3-4 hours, like you get that champagne, you get that more brightness to it. I can see like having a nice little scent bubble, like 2-foot scent bubble, man, like you catching somebody's nose or whatever. I can see like, man, if you on a date, man, maybe you got like a pink button up, you on your pretty boy swag or something like that, you got this on. If you got some baggy jeans on, man, you thugged out bad or whatever, and you walk around and you smelling like some champagne and roses and shit, like, I don't think this gonna be like the fragrance for you. But if you like a little subdued, you chill or something, like, I think this would be a good one, man. Will the ladies, we in the era where a lot of ladies love ladies. I'm pretty sure you can seduce a little bit with this right here, man. It probably got a little pheromones in it or something, man. On a date. So, got some sexiness to it. And some people probably like that champagne type stuff or whatever. So, I think you'll be good. To me, this I sprayed it on like last night and went to sleep and stuff, and I still smelled it on the skin, like when I woke up or something. So, like in a 12-hour span or whatever, like I had still smelled it. But like as far as performance, I would say like about 7 hours or whatever. Like you can still smell it like past that, but that's like very close encounter. Like if somebody like right up on your neck, right up on your arm, wherever you smelled it or something, they'll be able to smell it. Like I think it'll last longer on clothes and stuff. But it is an EDT. So EDTs aren't the most powerful fragrances in the world. You better with a Parfum or EDP or something. But anyways, man, I like the fragrance, man. But as far as like blind buy and stuff, like if I would have smelled this in the store, would I would have bought it? Probably not. But it was a new Maison Margiela fragrance, and I love their brand, and I just wanted to test it out. They have other ones I want to smell. I want to get a music festival. I would like to smell Matcha Meditation. I would like that one as well. Like if I could catch them for a decent price or something. But I haven't really been buying fragrances lately. But I was happy just to have a new fragrance in the collection. Like I'm going to be rocking this very recently. The next few times I go somewhere, I'm going to be rocking this to try and get my money's worth or whatever. See how it performs out in public and whatnot. I would give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I would say like, don't jump out the window with it. Smell it first. I think this one would be better for the ladies. But that's my thoughts. Let me give you a note breakdown real quick before I wrap the video up. And On a Date by Maison Margiela is a floral, fruity fragrance from women and men. This is a new fragrance. On a Date was launched in 2022. The notes behind this fragrance is Carlos Benane. Top notes are black currant, syrup, pink pepper, and bergamot. Middle notes are rose, geranium, and divana. Base notes are patchouli, moss, vetiver, and musk. It's a decent one. It's nice for the price point. But it's cool. It's cool, man. Just happy to have something new in the collection. I'm gonna rate my Margiela fragrances. I think I have like 6 of them. So I'm gonna give my rating on which ones I like the most and the least. So if you into Margiela fragrances and you want to get something, I'll put your own game and see which ones are the best or whatever. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, go be the greatest and most hated man. I'll let you boy.